Good evening, PPG mentors. Colleen here with your Tuesday tip. I'm going to talk about involving your mentees in your business. So I get a lot of engagement from my mentees because I involve them in what I do day to day. Now, that's not saying that I call each of them in the morning and tell them what emails I'm sending, but if I'm going on listing picks, I invite some of them. If I'm going to a listing appointment and they'll allow an extra person, I take one that's never been on one before. I invite them to attend open houses with me, to go on property tours, all kinds of things. I involve them. If I'm writing an offer and I'm going to Zoom and screen share and tell them about this offer I'm going to write, once it gets accepted, I'm going to send another text message out and say, hey, that got accepted. Now let's talk about what's next. So that way they can see the steps in real time, especially if they don't have any of their own business. It will be encouraging to them and it will feel good to them that they are involved in the business, even if it's just yours. I know Carrie Palmore is great about having her mentees hang out with her too. So that's what I implore you to do. If you're running a CMA for a client, why not take 30 seconds, shoot a Zoom link out and share your screen with your mentees. Here, I'm running a CMA. Let's talk. Let's talk about this neighborhood. Let's talk about the house I sold around the corner. Let's talk about, and just tell them. If you share with them what you do, they learn so much. When I first started, I hung out in the office all day, every day, because it was in the pre-COVID time. And I spent my time hanging out near Ken Harding and Steve Borowick and Jared Lapelagos and all these other brokers that were producing. And I listened to them work. I listened to them on the phone negotiating. I would ask Ken what he was doing. What are you writing? Why? What does that language mean? And that's what I did. And I hung out there a lot and I asked a lot of questions. And I still do to this day ask questions. I love when I'm with other brokers and I get to hear them doing business. They'll take a quick phone call and they'll negotiate something or they'll, set something up and I get to hear that. Because I learn every single time I do it. I learn. And that's how these guys are going to learn. They don't have a lot of their own business often straight out of the gate. So let them benefit from the fact that you do have business. I have a photo shoot. I have 2 new listings going live this week, and I have mentees attending each of those photo shoots. And one of them attended a listing appointment with me last week. I ran comps for one with some of my mentees and I just send them a Zoom link. It doesn't need to be a formal thing and it doesn't need to be all the time thing either. It's whenever you feel you can slow down enough to explain it. Sometimes I'm running comps and I've got about 32 seconds to pull those bad boys up and send them out. That's not the time I'm sending a Zoom link. But if I'm working at a nice normal pace for business and I can do it, then yeah. If I'm writing offers, I almost 100% of the time send a Zoom link out. Hey, I'm writing an offer. Here's the MLS number. Here is the Zoom link. I'll see you guys in 30. And whoever can make it, can make it. Now, if that offer needs to be in 15 minutes and I'm up against the deadline, I'm not sending the Zoom link out for that one. But I am involving them. When I'm publishing listings, when I'm putting pictures up, I'm just going through the nuances. Yeah, this front picture is great, but this one looks even better. And this one shows the building in the back. Just little things like that. And they will take those to heart. And they'll hear you talk about vendors. And they'll hear you talk about, currently the person that I use for a lot of my yard cleanup is out at one of my listings. I gave them their number. Here's my dude. His name's Jose. He owns Evergreen Lawn. He's amazing. That's how they learn and how they get those vendors and how they get those skills and how they become better agents. And it's because of you and all of your hard work, which we super appreciate. Don't forget, the dual license class is tomorrow. If you are dually licensed or contemplating becoming dually licensed, this class is for you. See you all tomorrow, 9 to noon for the dually license class, and I hope you all have a great night. Don't forget to take care of yourselves.